Rocks. If it weren't for rocks, humans would not be the people that they are today. This world has rock on it, and lots of it. If it was all water, the evolving creatures that we came from would have no land to stand on except for maybe the back of the giant sea turtle or something, which doesn't even land. We would have probably evolved into super smart dolphins underwater. But because of rocks, we are people. Because of this, we owe much more respect to the rocks on this earth that nurtured us from our baby times to now. Rocks are nature, and nature comes from rocks. Take a look at this mountain for a little bit. It's green, right? No, you're wrong. It's gray. The mountain is a giant rock, and all that rock is gray, as you can see from the peaks there. The giant rock is just nice enough so that all those little trees and bushes grow on it. Those are what's green. This is the look into sort of kindness of our earth rocks. Every plant has rocks. That's basically logical. How else would all those meteorites appear in space and everything? When that giant meteor hit Earth, and the dinosaurs went, "What the heck?" and died, the giant meteor gave birth to humans, and because of the rocks on our planet, like having living things on them, and they were all tired of those dinosaurs because they were heavy, and so the rocks went, "What the heck?" and welcomed our little buds of life that would eventually be transformed into people into the land. So we owe everything to rocks. Yet we continue to disrespect them in our modern societies. As we can get from the rocks accepting of humans and dinosaurs, dinosaurs before the humans, rocks are accustomed to diversity. It's hard to find rocks nowadays that are in the same area but are different types of rocks. Here I'm looking for some good rock finish when I spy something great. Look at this rock. It's round and it's perfect. The little white lines on it suggest that maybe it came from Arizona or something where there's lots of yellow in it. And look at this. Right nearby I found a black rock completely different from the yellow one. Now that everyone is diversifying within the rocks. They did that. It was just nature's choice. It wasn't us having influence in it. But then we take a look at rocks in front of houses and jewelry, and people just jam these guys together for their own pleasure. I mean, it doesn't even look good. Here's somebody's garden where there's a bunch of rocks lined up in a row. We can look at this one up close and the other one up close, and there's no difference between the rocks. These rocks were forced together, and this is wrong. This was not meant to be, because nature did not do this. It was us taking these rocks from where they live and putting them somewhere else, and maybe they don't even like each other. Well, similar to this is the building of roads and making jewelry and other uses of rocks. It's helpful to us, but what does it mean to the rocks? I know. Let's take a good listen to these rocks and just see. I mean, just take a moment and listen to the rocks. Just listen. Did you hear that? I heard that. You just, by looking at him, you can hear something. The visual goes into your ears and it makes you hear something, even though if it wasn't real. I know you heard something, so don't deny it. I mean, that's not something that you stand down for. You stand up for that because it means something to the rocks. I liken the mining of diamonds and other jewels to, let's say, reverse dolphin safe tuna. They go in there to get the diamonds, but then they injure all those other rocks in the process. Take them away from each other and stuff. And sometimes some of the other rock is stuck to the diamond when they take it out. and then it's removed in some diamond lab where I think it's going to stay with the diamond forever, and that's even more painful for those two rocks. I mean, at least when they're fishing for tuna, there's more tuna than dolphins, but with diamonds, there's a whole lot of the other stuff, and almost no diamonds. So I think I've proven my point on this one, because this means a lot, and people shouldn't wear jewelry with rocks in it. Or maybe try like the ivory or something. Rocks produce that. I mean, everything comes from rocks, but don't go straight to the rocks, because it's wrong. Now let's finish this off with a heartwarming sight. These are two very different rocks I found, right next to each other in perfect harmony in nature. If we look in between them, we can see some deer droppings, also in perfect harmony with the rocks. They know that segregation is pointless, because inevitably everything on this earth will become one with the dust and the sand and everything the rocks make once they deteriorate into nothing. This is the end.